Okay, today we're playing a game called How We Know We're Alive. Let's start. New game. Oh, we are on a bus in the rain. Mopping Studios. Hey, what you up to? Hey, how's it going? How's Stockholm? Okay, it's been a while. Give me news. What's new with you? Lots of love. XXX. Oh, they're not responding back. Sorry, just totally swamped at the office these days. Never mind. It's Sarah, baby. Let's speak soon, X. I ran into Peter the other day. Do you remember him? Would you believe he's a mechanic now? So much for his punk band, lol. Anyway, life's okay on my end. Not much to report. Would be nice to catch up properly soon. Hey, let me know when might be a good time to catch up. Sarah, there's something I want to talk to you about. Can you call me as soon as you can? As soon as possible when you get this, if that's okay. It's really important. Sorry I missed this, I'm stuck at the office. And probably will be all weekend, sad face. Next week will be better, I hope. Damn. Hello, Harunga. It's not great to see you, to be honest. Guess I'll check if the flower shop is still open. Is an arrogant smooth bus. End of the line. Can't even change my mind and go back home for another hour. Damn. That read's really nice and atmospheric. Let's go in here. Along with the petrol station, the only place in town we could trick someone into selling us a beer when we were under 18. Weak beer. 3.5% beer. But beer all the same. Look at an object to inspect it. If only Italians knew what we Swedes do to their beloved pizza. Oh no. Pizzeria Verona. I don't miss exams, but I do miss our post-exam pizza ritual. Maria's parents' house. Doesn't look like anybody's in. Same old curtains though. This place always had a kind of sinister vibe. It looks like it's gotten worse. It does actually, yeah. System black. The all-important alcohol vault. Closed on a Sunday, of course. I remember Maria's sister agreeing just once to buy us a bottle of wine. The cheapest rosé they had. It was disgusting and we drank it all. Hello Elsa. Good evening. Hold on. That's not Sarah, is it? Hello Elsa. My goodness, it is you. I hardly recognized you. It must have been years since. 10 years, yes. 10 years? It goes fast at my age, I tell you. I imagine it does. You'll feel it soon enough. Oh, but... is it the 12th today? Gosh, it's been a year already. I just need to buy some flowers, really. You can't go without flowers. No, certainly not. This bunch here is fine. You sure? I've got some lovely carnations in the back. I'm kind of in a hurry, Elsa. If you say so. And you're alright, are you? Yeah, I do hope you're okay, Sarah. I'm fine. Thanks. Then. What wrote that school? Oh? Church? Ah, of course. Where else would everyone be on a Sunday? I have vivid memories of sitting in the pews for graduation, and promising myself I would be the last of the hundreds of hours I spent here. It would be the last hundreds of hours I spent here. We'd really been looking forward to it. Bench. Oh, great. Oh. I always found it strange that the only beautiful place in town was the one full of dead people. Oh. Very damn fancy. I guess there has to be a reward for running this hole for half of your year. Half your life. Our mom and grandpa's grave. Maybe I should have gotten flowers for them too. Maria Berg, 1992, 2019. And there are still so many paths I haven't trodden. Where is that from? I don't know what people do with gravestones. Is it weird if I speak to you? I want to speak to you. But also I don't know what to say. Hi, Maria. I miss you. I guess this is the first thing. And I'm sorry I wasn't here for the funeral. I was just too wrapped up with my own feelings. So here you are. You really never did leave after all. Just why? Sorry. But you should have come with me. You wouldn't be here if you'd just... We had it all planned out. I guess it doesn't matter now. Oh, flashback. I quite like this dress. You do? No. It's crap, isn't it? So what are you wearing? Don't make me stand here looking terrible all on my own. Where's your outfit? Oh, I'll decide on something later. Nothing fits properly. No, you're right. We should be focusing on what actually matters. Booking the tickets. Yeah. So I was thinking we should get to the bus to Stockholm on Friday and... Sarah... What? Sarah, I'm... pregnant. You're... pregnant? Yes, pregnant. Jesus. Okay, yes. And it's that guy's? Jacob? Okay, it's fine, don't panic. We can sort this out, we can make an appointment. I don't need an appointment, Sarah. I'm going to have a baby. I've thought about it a lot and it's what we want to do. I'm actually really excited. Wait. What do you mean we? Me and Jacob? You mean your parents? Those Jesus freaks can't make you do this, Maria. No one is making me do anything. But how is this going to work with us going to Stockholm? We aren't going to Stockholm. No, we aren't. I don't think I can now. Maria, I'm so sorry, Sarah. I wasn't sure how to tell you or when. I know how much this Look, you can't have a baby. You can't have one just because this backwards Bible-bashing town expects you to keep it. You aren't listening to what I'm saying, Sarah. Well, I should at least thank you for giving me the heads up. Sarah, I have to go. I have tickets to book. Oh. Oh no. That text the night you died. What did you want to tell me? I just can't let you go. And this is all seems... Why would you be out driving on that road? I've been thinking about it and thinking about it for the last year. And it just doesn't seem like an accident to me. Goodness. It really is you. Lena? Wow. Sorry, I didn't expect to see... You didn't expect to see me at my little sister's grave on the anniversary of her death? With this downpour, I wasn't expecting anyone here. Well, I'm sure. I must say, I'm surprised to see you too. Given that we didn't see you at the funeral. I'm sorry, I wish I could have been there. I missed you a lot, you know. I missed her too. Life just gets so busy, doesn't it? With a little time to check in on our dear old friends, right? We'd fallen a little out of touch, yeah. That's one way of putting it. Awkward silence. Do you see much of her family? Her son, Johannes, and Jacob? I've been helping out with Jones from time to time. Terrible age to lose a parent. I can't imagine. What keeps you busy in the city? Well, I'm in charge of some big accounts at my firm. Good for you. That line there are still so many paths I haven't trodden. Where's it from? Oh, it's from a poem she wrote. One of the cheerier ones. It's beautiful. Yeah, she never gave up on the writing. She turned her old bedroom into a sort of study. It's full of the stuff. I don't think poor Jacobs had the heart to move any of it yet. And of course, there was a writing group that Ganelle started. I'm sure you remember her. Fortunately, yes. What else was she up to before she... Oh, you know, same old Maria. Mothering, church. Church? Yes, Sarah. Church. I didn't know she was religious. I don't think she was, especially. But she liked the church. Look, I kinda want to spend some time with my sister now. It was nice to see you. Oh. God, what a bit. But I guess it's not so long ago her mum died as well. And it's not like she ever particularly liked me. She was always blaming me when Maria got into trouble. Christ. I just need to know. What happened to you, Maria? What did this town do to you? It's time to find out. Maybe I should talk to Ganelle about the writing club and she and Maria ruined. Although I can think of a few things worse than talking to Ganelle. Surely she can still work at the supermarket in town. Frankly, I'm surprised that Pat's still alive. She probably does. Alright, let's go to the supermarket then. Oh, hello. Now there's a strange sight. Beach. Sorry, that sounds weird now. You always watch too many American movies. It's just Philip now. I can guess why you're back. I think you can, yeah. Awful tragedy. Such a waste of potential. She always likes you, you know. Oh, I do know. Maria and I became rather good friends for the kind. I teach her son Jones now, as a matter of fact. Oh, right. He's very bright too. Knocked sideways by recent events, of course. But what have you been up to in Stockholm all these years? Writing? I do hope it wasn't only Maria who kept the dream alive. Yep. Still writing for an ad agency now. It's all going well down there? It's a little lonely, but it's alright. Well, it's always been nice to see an old student. I imagine you have lots of people to catch up with, so I won't keep you. I'm going to stay and watch the game here if you're at a loose end later on. Thanks, yeah. Although you'll find it hard not to run into your old sparring partner, Officer Nilsson, around here. Oh god, Sten Nilsson is still... I'm surprised, to be honest. You and me both. Dreadful, really, that he was the one to break the news to all of us about Maria. Oh god, I'm so sorry. He was the first policeman at the scene of the crash. All that made sense, I suppose. Sorry, Philip. Yes? Does Gunnell still work at the ICA? Oh yes, sounds like perhaps you'll have several places to avoid today. Well, see you later, maybe. Take care, Sarah. Thanks, you too. Such a waste of potential, keeping the dream alive. The teacher see it? That there was another life you wanted to lead? Now, which torture would I like to subject myself to first? Have my ear chewed off by Gunnell at the supermarket? Or endure Officer Nilsson attempts at humour at the police station? I guess the ICA has candy at least. Yeah, let's go to the supermarket because that's where we're going initially. Hello, Gunnell. Who's that? It's Sarah. Sarah who? I know you remember me, Gunnell. I see a lot of people in my line of work. I don't remember all of them. Just whatever. I need to ask you something. Oh, hold on, are you the girl who left town? Yes. You're the one who ran off with another woman? Lesbian? No, Gunnell, listen. Oh, it was awful. The parents broke their hearts, you should have seen them. Could I please just ask you something? I suppose so, depends on what it is. Look, you're in a writing group. I'm a founding member of the Harunga writing group, yes. If you wanted to join, I'd have to ask the rest of the group. We don't take just anybody. I don't want to join. I want to ask you about Maria. Ah yes. Such a shame. Yes, but she was in the group too. Oh yes, yes. She was good enough writer. Only she hadn't written about such dreary, awful things. Like what? Oh, it was always death this, death that. Depressing. And before she died, she was writing about that kind of thing. Well, to be perfectly honest, I can't say. As she didn't have the decency to turn up to the session that week. She didn't show up the week before she died. It was then very clear that non-attendance should be announced before. Why didn't she come? Didn't say. But Calais, you know Calais? Odd family. He has that wife who was from some sort of Oriental place, weird one. Stop, please. What about Calais? He said he'd seen her around that week, all out of sorts. What do you mean? Head in the clouds, distracted by something, that's what I heard. Not herself. Why are you asking? Weren't you two thick as thieves? You do remember me. A little, I suppose. It was rude of her not to tell us she wasn't going to come. Okay, I'm done. You... Bye, Gunnell. Well, you're welcome. I'd like to give her a piece of my mind one day. Another time. If I ever come back here, that is. Not herself. I wonder why she didn't go to her writing group. Okay. Time to talk to Chief Inspector Dickhead. Alright. Here we go. Oop. Sten Nilsson at your service. Hello, Sten. Well, well, well. If it isn't Little Miss City Slicker. Sarah will do. Bet they don't know about your delinquent past down here in Stockholm, do they? Still shoplifting? I was 14, Sten. Once a thief, always a thief, they say. Come to turn yourself in, is it? A night in the cells for old time's sake? I wanted to ask you about Maria. Oh. Oh yes. The anniversary. Well, I suppose she's not getting up to her old tricks anymore, at least. Please don't speak about that. Alright, don't speak ill of the dead and all that, I suppose. Go on then, fire away. You're the one who's called to the scene, right? Of the crash? I was, yes. Where was it? Don't you know? You really did cast all of us off, didn't you? Please just answer the question. As you please. It was out on the main road south, about an hour down. Nearer to Stockholm than here, almost. Why on earth would Maria be out on that road? Am I a mind reader, Sarah? What happened? Oh, you know how fast it gets dark this time of year. And that old road branch in the way of something. She skidded off the side into the rocks below. Good thing it was me who got the call, really. Telling the family should always be left to someone senior. I'm head of the precinct these days, you know. Right. Could I get back to my work now? You can get back to scratching your ass, yeah. If you continue to disrespect this office, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Suits me just fine. Chief of the precinct, my god. What was she doing out on that road? Lena said Jacob hadn't cleared the things from her old room. Why they decided to live in a parent's creepy old house, I cannot imagine. Maybe I should talk to Jacob. I wonder what he's like now. Yeah, let's go. Good old Bible Basher HQ. Hello? Door seems to be open. Hello? Oh, Sarah? What are you doing here? I didn't mean to barge in. The door was open. Yeah, they usually are around here. Sorry, maybe this is a bad time. I can... No, it's fine. Sorry, I just wasn't expecting you. I'm just back for the day, really. Okay. May I come in? Sure, of course. Come into the dining room. Pretty strange to be back in this house. I can imagine. Would you like a coffee? Only if you're making some, that'd be nice. Sure. This is too awkward. Oh. Hello. You must be Jones. Yes. Nice to meet you, Jones. I mean, we've met before, but only once and you were very small. Well, anyway, where's my dad? He's in the kitchen. You want me to get him for you? No, it's okay. It seems like we're out of coffee. I haven't really had time. Oh, don't worry. Johannes is so big now. Yeah, and shy. And today is not a good day. Of course. How are you? Oh, you know. Today is... I understand. But I'm alright. That's good. Feels like another lifetime when I was last here. What year is Johannes in now? 4th grade. I have no idea what lies. He's getting stuck into his hockey. We both have, really. Good distraction. Right, yeah. Why are you here, Sarah? In her under? I can't make it last year. So... right. Jacob, do you think it would be okay if I had a look at Marie's old room? I'm afraid it's not very tidy. I haven't really gotten around to... No, that's okay. Sure, if you want to. Thanks. It's up the stairs and you remember where it is, of course. I won't be long. Right, let's go. Oh god. It hasn't changed at all. That's weird. The photograph. There we are. Ooh, memory. Oh. Sat. It always looks so small from up here. It is small. It's tiny. I'm going to miss these forests though. We've got plenty of forests in Stockholm, Maria. But anyway, we won't have time. Between the literary festivals and the parties, we're not going to be very successful writers if all we could do is go to parties. I'll write the great American novel in the mornings. American? It's a figure of speech, Maria. You're going to love it. Speaking of love, you're such a dick. How's your new moped guy? What's his name? You know his name. Jay something. Jacob. Right. It's good. I like him. Huh? You think he's stupid? I didn't say anything. No, but I know what you think. Look, I didn't say... It's okay. You just happen to be wrong about him, that's all. Okay, if you say so. How long is it now? 11 months, Sarah. 11 months. Leaving this ship can't come soon enough. Really was still writing. Poetry mostly, looks like. How long a road must lie ahead between the light and me? That's... okay. Is this what you wrote about Maria? Is there anything else? What's this? Assistant below receipt for 2 bottles of vodka. Where? This is from... It's from the day she died. She used to hate vodka. Why would she? I should go. I don't imagine Jacob wants me hanging around too long. That's true. Must be quite nostalgic for you. The room, I mean. It was. Jacob, I hope you don't mind me asking. Where were you and Jones on the day that... on this day last year? We were at the hockey game, actually. Seems impossible to think about us enjoying ourselves that afternoon now. But Maria got us tickets to a hockey game. She usually comes too, but she said it was a special father-son treat. I'm so sorry, Jacob. Thank you. It's... good luck back in the city. Thank you for having me. Oh. So on the afternoon that she died, Maria sent them off to a hockey game because she wanted them out of the way. This is insane. The police would have investigated the possibility that... but the police means Officer Nilsson. He easily could have just assumed it was a road accident without really thinking about the alternatives. Elsa? Yes, my dear? Can you remember... mind like a steel trap I've got? Don't let the wrinkles fool you. Did you happen to see Maria on the day she died? I did. Must have been one of the last people to do so, I would say. She was coming back this way. Funny look about her. What do you mean funny? All sneaky looking. Mind you, I'd look sneaky too, if I was off buying great big bottles of alcohol in the middle of the afternoon. Of course, it's easy enough to keep tabs on who's a little too fond of drinking these parts standing here all day as I do. She had her system blocked back, didn't she? She did. Point blank refused to tell me what she had all that drink for. I'm no busybody, you know. I do it for the public good. Okay. Thanks, Elsa. Bye-bye now. Okay, now do I go? Surely someone else has put two and two together. I should speak to Lena. But why would she not have said it? Hopefully she's still at the grave. Yep, let's go. I thought I might see you again. I'm kind of in a hurry. Cigarette? No thanks. Are you alright? You seem just a little odd to be back here, that's all. I can only imagine. Philip, do you happen to remember what you were doing on this evening last year? Do I remember? Goodness, I'm not sure how I could forget. Where were you when you heard? Where? Has nobody... Gosh, no, I suppose you wouldn't know. I was at Maria's house. We all were. I mean, I was, Johannes and Jacob and a few of Maria's other friends. What? Why? I wish I knew. It was all quite mysterious. She invited us all to come round that evening, but she wouldn't quite say why. What did she say? She said that all would be revealed, but we weren't allowed to know beforehand. So we were all there at 7 like she asked. Of course, she never arrived. Instead, we got Officer Sten at the door with the awful news. What did you think you were all there for? It's odd. In all the shock of what happened, I haven't really thought about it much. I guess I assumed she wanted to tell us something. It must have been terrible. Of course it was. But it was strangely a kind of a blessing. That we were all together, I mean. Almost as if she knew. I need to find Lena. Duh, she knew. No problem. Give her my best. I could have helped. Could have stopped you. Why did nobody else stop you? How can I make it up to you? What should I do? You deserve for the people to know the truth, no matter how painful it is to hear. Lena, hello Sarah. I need to talk to you. Are you alright? You look... No, I'm not alright. I have to tell you something. Excuse me? Listen to me. Listen to what? Why could nobody see that Maria killed herself? Sarah, I think we need to have a serious conversation. Yes, we do. This whole town hounded her to death. She drove the car off the road after getting blind drunk. To get away from her life, nobody even realised. She got trapped here by a pregnancy that you all made her keep. And it finally got too much for her. All the God-fearing hypocrisy and the nastiness and the narrow-minded crap that has always been bread and butter in this place. I should have been there for her, but so should everybody else. And just letting it slide like that, fucking idiot police didn't bother to investigate her death properly, so that everyone can carry on thinking they didn't have a hand in it. It's not good enough. It's not what she deserved. Are you finished? I'm sorry, I'm just really angry and... No, Sarah. You're not angry. I am angry. I've never heard... How dare you come here today and say a thing like that? Do you have any idea? No, well that's the problem, isn't it? You have no idea. What are you talking about? Oh god, you haven't said this to anyone else? No, I haven't said... I think you need to leave Marunga. Oh, don't worry about that. I'm going. Yes, you are, but you're going to come with me first. You need to see something. What do I need to... Just shut up and walk. You've done enough talking. Okay, let's go. I don't want to go in there. I don't care what you want. Hmm? What's going on? There's an evensong service tonight for Maria, which you didn't know, of course. You don't know the first thing about Maria. Look around. Look at all these candles people have lit. Flowers, letters, pictures of her. You thought because she chose to stay in this small town she couldn't possibly enjoy her life? Because she wasn't slaving away in Stockholm for a one-bedroom apartment and a failed career as a writer? How's it going, your wonderful life, Did you really think she had nothing? Did you think she wasn't mourned by countless people here that you never bothered to get to know? No, that's not... Shut up! My sister had a full, rich life here. She loved and was loved enormously. And you come up here for one day in the last decade and think you've seen something we were all too thick to work out. Lena, I'm sorry, but the evidence... Evidence? Is this a game to you? Come home to play detective? Go on then. What's your evidence that my beautiful baby sister did not in fact die a tragic accident? One that we've all spent the last year desperately coming to terms with. Look, if you don't want to hear it, I understand. You understand nothing. But go on, let's have it then. Well, all the vodka she bought, I found the receipts from the day she died in her room. She was acting strangely that day, making sure Jake and M. Jones were out of town. And the party, she gathered you all together so that when she died... Are we finished? You'll have to forgive my rural ignorance here, but I wasn't aware that writing poems on dark themes meant you were suicidal. And the party. You want to know what the party was about? She'd been working on a book. She'd sent samples to an agent who wanted to take her on. So she was going to throw a surprise party to tell everyone. Anything suspicious about that, officer? Why did Philip not tell me that? Philip? I never told him. It was too... No, I don't have to explain myself to you. But that's wonderful news. As if you care. And all of this wasted life because she was going to see... What? Nothing. Go home, Sarah. What was she going to see? You don't deserve to know. You, who couldn't even move on to text her 1 month to the next. Lena, please. You. She was going to see you. You said you were stuck in office all weekend. So she was going to go shopping in the city and surprise you with her news in person. And then get back in time for the surprise party. I told her it was ridiculous, but she was set on it. Convinced you she wanted to share this moment with her. Because she didn't give up on your friendship, Sarah. So yes, that's why she was out alone on that road. Because of you. Oh no. I don't know what to say. I do. You were so arrogant that you thought it was impossible that living here could make someone happy. That having a husband and a son and a family could make someone happy. I'm so sorry. I thought I was doing the right thing. No, you didn't. You came here to see what you wanted to see. And what you wanted to see was confirmation that you chose the right path. And that she didn't. Lena, I'm so sorry. Don't be. I'm sorry for thinking you might have changed. The service will be starting soon and I don't think it's appropriate for you to be here. I'm sorry. Goodbye, Sarah. Damn. Hmm? Hey, Maria, I have nothing to... I can't excuse myself. And it hurts because if you were here, you would forgive me for all my selfishness, my stupidity. Because you were just the most... But Lena's right. I hardly knew you at all. But that's the thing, isn't it? You aren't here. And if you were, none of this would have... And if I had been there for you, then you might still be here. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry not to have deserved our friendship better. I love you. And I can't believe I left it this late to make it clear. I really do. Even though I'm so bad at it. Goodbye, Maria. And congratulations too. On the book. I bet it was beautiful. That was insane. I am almost crying. This is sad. But the art style, I love the art style. Went on a trip, thinking about our thoughts and feelings. Going to the old abandoned car at the top of the hill to look down on the town. How we know we're alive.